Is Jarvanka about to get the boot? The Trump White House has seen plenty of turnover lately, and now it looks like Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump are struggling to stay relevant. The Associated Press reporting John Kelly has questioned their White House roles and holds the couple responsible for influencing bad policy decisions. Sounds like Jared and Ivanka aren't too happy with him either. AP claims they feel unfairly targeted by Kelly's decision to downgrade Kushner's security clearance. So will the president's daughter and son-in-law be the next to go? Let me ask Katie Pavlich. She's the editor at townhall.com, a Fox News contributor, and knows an awful lot about the White House. Katie, welcome back.
Good to see you, Kennedy. Thanks for having me.
So let's discuss a little bit, because there has been a lot of intrigue here. I interviewed Anthony Scaramucci last week, and he said that this whole effort about Jared Kushner is a concerted one to get him and Ivanka out of the White House. Do you agree with that assessment?
I think that these reports about John Kelly singling out Ivanka and Jared Kushner, I think they're actually overblown. If you look at the way that Chief of Staff John Kelly went about looking at the security clearances, it wasn't just Jared Kushner who got his security clearance downgraded. It was dozens of staffers in the White House. So to say that he's going after Jared Kushner, I don't think is actually mends with the facts here. But there are questions now about what Jared Kushner's role is going to be moving forward. I mean, you take one example. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, was at the White House today. If Jared Kushner has been assigned to coming up with some kind of peace agreement between the Israelis and the Palestinians, he's going to have access to top secret classified information, bottom line. I mean, the Israeli-Palestinian issue for the United States is all about security.
You're absolutely, but Katie, you're absolutely right, and that's a great point. It's impossible to take on a task that huge without having that sort of clearance, because most of the information and intel surrounding it is classified at that level.
Well, and it's going to be interesting to watch how Jared handles the downgrading of his security clearance as well. Let's keep in mind that this is not someone who's ever worked as a low-level staffer for anybody. He's always been in charge. He's been running his own company since his early 20s, big, high-profile companies that have done international business. And then when it comes to Ivanka, I know that there's been also some question about whether John Kelly is going after her and what her role is, but she's actually been a pretty significant positive force in the administration on the education side of things and rolling out things like tax reform.
And family leave and some of the other issues that she has championed from the campaign on. But it does seem odd that as we're hearing about the downgrading of the security clearance, you're also reading stories in the New York Times detailing the questionable aspects of Jared Kushner's business practices. Not only some of the real estate dealings he's had, particularly in New York, but also whether or not there were 4 countries that were trying to manipulate him, including Israel, and use him as a pawn to their advantage. That's the part that is very curious, that seems like something is going on that's disfavorable to him to get him out of the White House.
Well, any country is going to try and manipulate someone who is close to the President of the United States. So I don't think that is necessarily the big news here. However, there has been concern for a year about Jared Kushner's international business ties, in the sense of that he had to change his security clearance application multiple times for, quote, forgetting about multiple connections or people who he hadn't talked to. Now, to give him the benefit of the doubt, he does have a lot of different business outlets and has worked with a lot of different people all around the world. And when you're doing one of these clearances, it's hard to remember every single person you talk to.
So,
however, that is a problem.
Is he out?
I don't know. I'm not going to make any predictions on that, but I wouldn't say that John Kelly is going after him particularly. I think that John Kelly wanted to set the rules for the security clearance protocol, and it just happens that Jared Kushner doesn't meet them, just like the dozens of other White House staffers that we saw have their security clearances downgraded as well.
But that doesn't fit into a convenient and dramatic narrative.
It does not.
No, so people are much more likely to believe the Kelly elbowing him story. Katie, thank you so much for your time. Good to see you again.
Yep, see you soon. Thanks.